Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me here on Art and Craft Therapy. My name is Deirdre. I'm very pleased to be here on YouTube, finally. The art and crafts community is so strong and entertaining, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. I've been watching art and craft videos on YouTube for over 10 years. This particular sector, the paper craft called art journaling, junk journal, mini album, smash book, that type of craft, this craft here, I've been watching again for like 5 years, and I enjoy it, and I wanted to join the community. Today, let me get the paper out, put it away. While I did that, I'll be using the Wild and Free Prima Marketing paper designed by Frank Garcia. Here, I'll put it in the screen here. Wild and Free, Frank Garcia, Prima Marketing. Here are just some examples of the paper or snippets you'll be seeing from the paper collection. It's very pretty. I bought all of these on Amazon Prime. I couldn't find any of them in the store. I think it was made a while ago. That's probably why. And that's fine. I do shop around. I go to thrift stores, antique stores. I buy on Etsy, eBay, all that good stuff. I use the 8x8, the 6x6, the note cards, the journaling note cards, and the A4 collection kit. I also used my own designs, coffee and tea dyed paper, sheet music, book pages and paper, envelopes, fabric, lace, trinkets, charms, etc., stuff like that. She measures about 2.5. The spine is 2.5 by 3 by 3 by 3, that type of thing. It's just a cute little cube. Got some goodies inside there. It's 4 signatures. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. See, they're sewn in. I have lots of pictures on my Facebook page, Art and Craft Therapy. I'm sure you'll find me. It's the same avatar icon on this page. You'll find me there. I made 2 of them. I'm going to show you this one. This one is for sale. This one is mine. They're basically the same, but I just wanted to show you how it's going to show up packaged, just in case you're buying it as a gift. Okay. It is meant to use to journal, scrapbook, photos. You can use elements, and you can take elements from it, use it in your own projects. I love this paper. Again, it's called Wild and Free, and to me it represents the act of being artistic. No matter what your interest or skill level is, it's healthy and meaningful. So I welcome everyone, whether you're an artist, crafter, sculptor, or spectator. Please feel free to comment, leave me any questions, suggestions, or ideas. My art will be on sale in my Etsy store. I'll provide all the links. So just sit back, enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for any lives and new videos I'll post. I'll be going live doing various things, whether I'm in a thrift store, whether I'm working on a project, whether I just want to chat, that type of thing. All of my contact and contribution information is located on my About and video description. So sit back, relax. I'll be using this paper pad until the holidays, like until, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, that type of thing. It's kind of how it looks when it sits up like that. Take this away. There we go. This is considered a flip-through. Now, flip-through is not film video production. It's just me inviting you into my craft room on my craft table and showing you my latest creation and sharing it with you. In the future, I'll be doing some tutorials, sewing projects, home decor projects, things like that. Fun stuff. So sit back and enjoy. I wanted to keep it zoomed in because this is, like I said, this is quite small. Here's your cover. Here's the spine. And here is the back. Beautiful papers. I'll clean it up before I send it out. But that's the charm of it all. It's all meant to be charming, shabby, and fun. Okay, here we go. Sorry if I get out of frame there. There we go. And I have a disclaimer. As you can see, I use a lot of book paper, antique paper, French paper, salvage pieces of paper. I'm a book lover and I love books. The books I find and use in my products or projects and products are usually found in the library, bookstore, thrift stores, eBay, and Etsy. I figure there are lots and lots of designers, interior designers that have gotten their way before me. They've picked over and taken what they've needed and wanted, and what's left is for me. So it's not like we go out there and destroy books. We rescue, reuse, upcycle, and recycle. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. So a lot of these little tags, again, I encourage you to take them out, leave them in, journal, write on them, and use them in your own projects. I encourage you to do that. You can see here I upcycle a little ribbon from Forever 21. So that's how that goes. And I'll just use this as an example. It's not going to come with this, but I just wanted to show you the little tuck spots. Okay, there we go. Here I used a lot of lace, ribbons, lots of doubling and you know, designing, putting things together. Here I punched out circle, lots of sewing. Oops, there's a little tuck spot there. I'll try to keep these videos short. Here's some sewing. You can journal on those. Coffee dyed paper. Again, there's a little tuck spot, some tulle, lots of snippets. Try to keep my hands out of the way. There's some stamping. Here's a little flip. And again, this is a flip through. It's just fun, hanging out. Hey, how you doing today? Look what I made. It's on sale. Check it out. In the future, I'll probably do some swaps, you know, things like that. Enter some contests, challenges, things like that. I see. I am going to do a playlist and show you where all my inspiration came from. I love videos from 10 years ago. I love videos from yesterday. So it's a joy for me to just go in and see what everybody's up to and get inspiration and see how creative everyone's being and what they're sharing and what they're up to. This is just a trifold here. And I made the ribbon extra long so you can snip some of this off and use it on another project. And as you can see here, I did a lot of inking. I love walnut stain. Here, let me see if I can grab it. Here's the tool I use, Ranger. Scrubby rub rub. And as you can see, it's time for a new one. I love walnut stain. It's beautiful. You'll be seeing that in a lot of future projects. Fix that later. Okay. Let's see. This paper is 100 years old. So again, it was a journal I found on Etsy. I'm sure you can still buy them. I'll show it to you later. But I used a little bit of that. And see, here's the inside of the first signature. Okay. Alright, so let's flip through. So you've seen the other halves of these sheets. So I'll go a little quicker. Here are some paper turns out of snippets. I like to twist them up and make them look antique-y, like something's been sitting on it for 100 years. I think it's cute. I love using washi tape. You can be very creative. And it makes a frame when you put a piece of paper there, or if you want to journal. Mushroom, rabbits, and owls. Cute. Here's some satin. Here's a bumblebee. I love stamping halvesies. I think it's cute. Here's some chiffon, my favorite. Lots of yumminess, lots of texture, lots of fun stuff. I like to buy things off the internet and see what I can do with it from the paper collection. And you can see here, it's the second signature. I use, this is, you can see here where I taped this on top of a file folder. So that's what I used. I love snakeskin. Snakeskin is very wild and free. I think it's beautiful. Natural things are beautiful to me. And I'm definitely Team Slytherin. In a good way. Washi tape. Two beautiful birds. I like to use all kind of things in there because I know it either it's going to get covered up or, you know, embellished. That was the word I was looking for earlier. This comes off. This is a Tim Holtz little miniature paper clip. This parchment paper is the paper I use under my coffee dye sheets of paper that are wet and I bake in the oven. So it's kind of fun. Dictionary. I believe it's French. I added some blue. Blue is the color of the sky. Some more lace, bumblebee, mason jars. Lots of mason jars in our future. Here on my page. We get lost together. Yes, let's get lost in art and craft. Just some little tokens. I call these little tokens charms. I bought this glassine bag, flipped it up from a wonderful little shop called, let me get it right, A Tattered Dream. Miss Denise is the owner. She has a channel here on YouTube, and I just wanted to give a shout out to her. I've been purchasing from her, I think, for a year now, and her products are wonderful. Her shipping and handling is wonderful. No matter what it says, when you hit that pay button, she always reduces it. So I wanted to give that little shout out to Denise. I'll put a link below. Here's a little heart. I love hearts. Beautiful paper, just gorgeous. Constellations, all that good stuff. And I made, it's 1, 2. Belly button. Belly band. Okay. I'll try not to get too fussy with this. Some more tokens. Here is collage I made. I love this little circle. You can use that on a project. Those little boots remind me of my Uggs. Time for some new Uggs. Winter's coming. Alright. Some more paper for journaling. I like to put a spot here and there, make it look old, not so new. I love finding words. Heavenly, dominating, pieta, turned. I love that. Okay. Some more French paper. Some clipped paper. I thought it'd be a neat idea in mine. I'm going to put my grandmother's address on there. Just because I remember it. I did some stenciling. Lots of stenciling in our future here on this channel. Here again, wild is a beautiful natural word. And here's a bumblebee. Put some salvage on there. See if I can get that back in there. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go on. Second to last. Third. Signature. I love horticultural gardening. One day soon I'll start my garden in my new location. I'm in the middle of relocating, so I'll share all of that with you guys. I'm all settled in. I like little things like this because in mine, I've already used mine as a bookmark. So just wanted to share that. Trifolds are fun. Alright, here we go. Here's some more washi tape. I like to design with it. I break rules. I don't really measure a lot. I should, but I don't. As you can see, I love how the different pages come together. It's not all matchy-matchy. In the future, I'll do a mini album where everything is precision and precise and all that good stuff. But this is a charming little chunky junk journal. Cute. This is from an old curtain I had from Germany. So I do use things. When I'm done with something, I'm kind of done with it. I'm over it. And again, reuse. It's a new journey. This is a ball pen with a trinket coin on there. Pretty. Fairy tale paper. Graph paper. Now I shared with you 2 of the envelopes. Go ahead and make one for yourself. Stickles made the seal. And you can make yourself a little pocket. Isn't that cute? And I do borrow from other paper pads. You'll see those in the future. Okay, some French paper. And that's the center of that. If you don't know what signatures are or how to assemble them, prior to me making a tutorial, I encourage you to go visit other crafters. There's a bunch where you can learn if you don't want to wait for me. Okay, fairy tale to E. Here is, I just kind of stamp, and then you can cover it up however you want to cover it up, or just write over. Happening. It's happening. I'm here on YouTube. So happy. Again, feel free to comment. Ask me any questions. I'll probably do a Q&A in the future. I'll keep track of all your questions and who asked them. I love using music paper. It's beautiful. Stars, Starry Night. There's an owl. Again, I love stamping. Half of it, not the whole stamp. And here's for your collection if you would like to make a book of your own. I supplied you with a picture of the lady from the front, and here is a list of the constellations. The paper's beautiful. I encourage you to buy it yourself. And I got everything off of Amazon. Pretty little embellishments. Oops. And again, I'm happy to be here. A flip through it's casual. It's not about video production. It's just about inviting you here on my craft table and showing you what I made, and it will be on sale in my Etsy shop. Here's another ball pen, and again, you can take this off. You can use 1, 2, 3 different projects in the future, you know, or just leave it there. Again, here's a little flower button I'm sharing with you. Last signature. 2 more tuck spots. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love cursive writing. I write cursive. I want to do a project with my own handwriting. I'm working on that. It's not flourished like the old-fashioned, but I think that's going to be important for future generations to see my handwriting. I have some of my mom's handwriting, and I cherish it. So I'm going to get into that. See, Charming has its own attitude. It wants to do what it wants to do, and I like that. Stenciling. Here's some little tokens hidden in there, and I made this from the heart stamp, so I'll be sharing a tutorial on that. So, and then I added a flat back pearl. I got those off of Amazon as well. Here is a flip out, graph paper, ticket. I got these from Denise's shop as well. I added a little sparkle to it. Inked it up, and you can write on the back. Here. And here's the other side of the horticultural paper. Some more. There's a book page from a children's book. That's from the collection. Fabric snippet, some Rogaine ribbon. When something is new, obviously this is new, modern, I should say, because of that mark. And we're all about recycling, so I wanted to use that. I always add, I don't splash it, I just kind of tap, tap, tap. I take the end of a pen, literally, and I just put it in ink, and I make it look old. I add some speckles to it. This is from another paper pad that has maps. Cute little washi tape. Petal. Tab I made. This is from Denise's shop. This ribbon is so beautiful. I love it. It's so soft. I made a tag a page. Flip out there. It's quite small. I was kind of hesitant to use these, but it's okay. It came out okay. I like it. Here's the center of the last signature. Dictionary page. Upcycled, recycle, reuse. Fabrics and linen. Muslin, I think. Yeah, that's muslin. Okay. Avocado dyed, I believe. Some coffee dyed paper. Here's from the paper pad. You'll be seeing more of the paper from in other projects coming up. So pretty. Alrighty. We're almost there. I love this. Looks like the night sky, sparkly. This is from the back paper. It's a front porch. I love it. Alrighty. Graph paper, coffee dyed graph paper. Fun, huh? And this book, I also included 2 other goodies. I'll show that to you here in a moment. This is antique linen. Lace, I should say. I was trying to remember, was it attached to something? But it's antique lace from Sydney, Australia. So I need to add that. And here's your little bumblebee. I also got that from Denise's shop. I shop at Denise's place all the time. A Tattered Dream. And here's some salvage from a little girl's dress. The inside seam, it fascinates me. Seams fascinate me for some reason. So to me that's beautiful, and I added it. Okay? And again, this is a paper inked and added to a file folder. And that's the back. I'll clean that up. I can't seem to remove that. And I just wanted a fluffy flower. I put some constellation paper on there too. And you know, it's paper. It's meant to crack. It's meant to peel. It's meant to have a little ding here and there. That's a part of its charm. I'm also going to add this card and a sheet from a book, Walker's Notes. I love this pen because it's cute and it's made out of metal, and when I put it on there, it kind of smudged, I guess, in the metal process, the, what do you call it? You know how, the dust. And it just brought a smile to my face. So things like that don't upset me. I like torn edges. To me, that's charming. Here I added petals because I'm going to do a flower tutorial, and I wanted to add petals so the person who buys this can either keep it just like that loose as petals fallen from an old flower, or they can make the flower along with me. And when I make these, you do use flame. And again, I wanted to get that vintage look. I left it brown because that's what petals look like. Just like when bananas start to ripen, they're brown. So I enjoyed that. You'll get this. This is from another paper. Pad. I'll share that with you. I made these. I made a whole bunch of these. That was fun. You can use that. I wanted to include this because it's an homage to my grandmother, and she used to take me to the museums in Chicago. And even though my mother was an artist and an opera singer and all that good stuff, seamstress, it was my grandmother who first started taking me to museums and helping me to appreciate art. And when I was a little girl, you'll see this, why this reminds me of her, because when I decorate, I'm going to use, it's a cast iron oven. And when I saw this, it just harkened me back to her. And again, I told you I'm going to put her address here in my little book. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, I'll probably try to produce a video once a week. Again, I'm happy to be here. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for joining me. See you next time. Until then, best regards. Goodbye.